We're coming to you live today with a live update on my Florida trip. That's right. We've got the numbers right here. So I took a trip of thrifting around Florida. That was my comeback. And if you haven't watched those videos, why not? Because they're amazing. And I went to 8 different Goodwill outlet locations around Florida. Well, no, technically 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, I'm just kidding. I think there was 6 because I went to one non-outlet location in Daytona. Anyway, there were many bins locations in Florida that were visited. And I have the update today on what went down. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I still haven't listed everything. I've been sick like 4 times this year now already. I've had a stomach bug twice. I had the flu last week. I just had dental surgery on Monday. It is now Friday, and I still have a lot of pain and some swelling. So here we are. And I'm still doing this because I love you. So anyway, we visited a lot of different locations, found a lot of different items. The total I spent for the entire trip for all of the thrifting I did while I was in Florida was $101.19, which isn't horrible, obviously. So I'm going to go through and tell you what's sold. Now, it doesn't sound that great, okay? So I had a total of like 92 items. I will say a couple were things that I ended up keeping for myself or were books. So those kind of don't count, but 92 items I got in Florida. I've sold 9. It's been about a month, 2 months, about 2 months since I listed what I listed. I do still have more stuff to list. So I'll probably do another update in like a month or 2 just so you can kind of see how it's going. And maybe I've been more productive. But I've sold 9 out of 92 items. Wah-wah. I'm actually pretty stoked about it. I've done pretty well. I will go over how much at the end that I've made completely. But I'm basically going to tell you what sold and put a picture of the listing either here or here or here. I don't know yet. So anyway, I'm going to go from the most recent. No, we'll do backwards. So the thing that sold first to the thing that sold the most recently. Initially, the first thing that sold was actually Beach Sissy ruched side tankini top, size large. It was new with tags, and it sold for $24, and with Poshmark's fees, I got $19.20. Then I sold this American Needle Golf Country Club of Pittsfield hat. It was white. It looked almost brand new. It sold for $15. I get $12 on Poshmark after the fees. Then I sold this Maxine of Hollywood Palm Retreat triple tier tankini top, size 18. This sold for $22. I get $17.60 for that. I was pretty happy with that one. You can see some of the listings I do have like the original retail price. So people are getting quite a discount on some of these items. Then probably one of my best sales was this Le Mystere High Impact Support Sports Bra, size 38 double D. It was blue. It sold for $50, and that means I get $40 after the fees. This actually sold full price. I priced it at $50, so I was very, very happy with this one. And I think they gave me 5 stars if I'm not mistaken. Then I sold, if you remember this from my video, the Fashion Nova Reflective Nights corset top in silver, size medium. Sold for $15. This was new with tags, and I get $12. Then I sold this Igloo Stay Cool 3-can retro fanny pack cooler belt bag. It also sold for $15, and I got $12. Then I sold this really cool Kathleen Lewis Designs Art for Function recycled patchwork newsboy hat. It was new with tags. Funny thing is, it was actually an artist in Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know how it ended up in Florida, but happy to have it. Sold for $25. It means I get 20. Then I sold this Kohl's faux leather brown laser cut belt stretch size 2X, kind of new without tags. Sold for $20. I get 16. And lastly, this actually sold this week, was this Formula One / Pac Sun ground effect shirt in green size small. This sold for $30, and on Poshmark I get 24. So those are the 9 items that sold for me already from the Florida trip. This is not going to be a long video. So the total after fees I've made so far is $172.80. And that means at this point, even not having listed everything, I am already at a profit of $71.61. So I did pretty good in my Florida trip. Thank you very much. So if you're ever like looking at doing something fun like this, it's definitely a fun idea. I was very picky, even though I did get quite a few items. I was very picky about what I was picking up. I think once I get more stuff listed, more stuff will obviously sell. You know, that's how it works. Once you list it, it sells. You know, life. Anyway, so that is the update from the Florida trip. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably do another one in like a couple months or so, just to kind of give you a little bit more of an update. And hopefully at that point, I will have everything listed that I got there. Because, you know, that would be crazy if I didn't. Next time, I'm going to try and get this up today. This is Friday. I am going to try to get this one up today. I am also filming another haul video from the Goodwill outlet. And then I also am doing a ThredUp video. I am sending out 2 large bags to ThredUp. They had a discount on the fees. So we're going to see if ThredUp is still a scam. But those videos will be coming out in the next week or so. So definitely stay tuned for those. And let me know how you think it went in Florida and if you would have picked up those items. Because so maybe you wouldn't have. And then you would have lost. Hope you guys have a good one. And as always, remember to help control the pet population and have your pets spayed and neutered. Bye.